Filipe Toledo headlining this heat because he's world #1 on top of the Jeep leaderboard. His best first half of the season to date in his amazing career, as he's still #1. Finding more consistency has been the serious effort for him to hang on to that yellow jersey. And now coming into an event where he's had some work to do, and he's accomplished some major improvements and making that clear, doing some great free surfs before this event got started. Throughout the rest of the season, as we watch the rider up is Owen Wright, beating sections without a problem. Even a small barrel, he can stay so low to his board. Full wrap. And now setting up the lip to hit. Jams it with the slide.
It's all about success, and you've got to do what you've got to do. And you see Kanoa actually got to the inside of Owen Wright there, but the positioning and the timing was a little off, so he didn't get to turn and challenge him for it. But I was amazed that he got through all those little sections. That was quite a difficult wave to ride, and Owen Wright knows the importance of punctuation out of the top on the forehand, not making those turns too horizontal. He knows they need to have changes of direction and punctuation in them, and that's exactly what he did on that last turn. It was one of those great moments in sport, so more power to him.
Toledo finally getting started. Here comes a huge wind up, big vertical. Drills that first section, open face sloping out, but Toledo always has speed. 2 more turns down the inside stretch, and he'll slam it shut. With or without water, he'll just make sure he has some fins.
Doesn't have that fin in the middle of the board that the thruster or the 3-fin surfboard does, so you don't have that slowing down from that center fin, and you get the sort of speed that Filipe is getting here. But he has a, no matter what board he's on, because he is that incredible. But they definitely give you hold in the rail and speed in the turns and speed in the tube, sometimes too much. This quality of wave and the danger involved in it, you can't just fake that. You need to earn it.
Now Toledo will glide in. Likes to freestyle under priority, flowing over the top of that lip. Big hack. Ends up out the back. You can see how he just wanted to time that lip line to sneak a score with third priority. Had a lot of rivals throughout the years, but to go 3 consecutive finals with him, he couldn't think of any other athlete in his career that did that with him.
A young Owen Wright too.
Here's Toledo. Quick whip over the roof, and he'll sneak on out of there.
Yeah, Wade Carmichael was able to get a 6.77 and a scoring ride without priority. So sitting where he's sitting, that little bit down on the west, taking some stuff they don't want and seeing what can come.
Here he comes, Toledo. Big hack to start. Setup work off the top, down to the bottom. Snaps it again, keeping that rail in sync, weightless float, and feeling it. So that 1.6 is gone, and doing all his work under the priority of his competitors.
I wouldn't think it's a 6+ score, but it's somewhere in that range that's definitely going to give him his second scoring ride for the heat, and the focus will then go to getting that priority and waiting and making better wave selection of what's out there and making sure you've got the bomb. That was beautifully surfed though. I don't know what else you can do on a wave like that, but it was very, very well done. Took every little point out of it, milked it, and we'll have a second score. And you pull back from it sometimes, you can pay quite dearly.
Here comes Kanoa looking to make up for the first half. First turn straight down. So incomplete once again, trying to survive at the moment. At the moment, he's setting the pace, his world #1. Watching now, Kanoa Igarashi off the break, stretching this one out, deep up the reef. Now getting into a fun part of the wave. Fin drift, running out of room. So just a 1 maneuver section as Igarashi's chasing down a 4.11 to move into the top 2. Before Toledo won his first CT, there's already a Brazilian world champ in Medina, and then he went on to win 3 events the next year. So the storm is true, and it's a force on the top 5. Igarashi up again live with some intent to lay down some big turns, showing a little bit of power there.
Invented South Curl. He might have been 10 years old. Oh, he got well, I suppose he knew he needed a second score.
Here comes Owen Wright, flowing down the line. Beautiful float off the top. Here comes the hack. Ooh. Big fin throw, and he'll recover. So going for broke on that inside section. And backing up the 6.67, a 4.73 or better gets him the lead off Toledo.
Suppose, you know, we're at 12 minutes, 12:50. Why not get that second score while you can? You see, nice snap there, just waiting his time, floats. Again, waiting his time. He goes, I've got to get something big, and here it is. Whack! Just blows the tail out, drops those arms behind him, completes it. Beautiful turn.
Love looking at the slow-mo. Fin ditch. What was the best part of that maneuver?
Just that weightless abandon that he showed. I suppose you fall on that move and the thing's a throwaway. Feeling you have when you're on top of your board, just gliding with it like that, and then you reconnect and come out is a really lovely feeling.
Owen back to business on his way back out, nice and deep, and he gets clipped right at the tail end of the ride. Sitting on the West Bowl, he doesn't even need a transition. He'll coil up and just take off deeper than anyone. Here comes Kanoa. Speed line off the lip, playing a comeback role in this heat. And just carving that one away through the inside. 11:45 to go.
Wave sets, the second wave of the set, get the guide priority on the first one. He finally had that chance, and now he's going to find himself out the back in third priority again. A lot of white water on the face. Beautiful surfing, crisp and sharp and alive. But again, the wave itself, it's not what's going to win you this heat. It's not really, in my mind, what's going to get you out of third place.
Kanoa's still in trouble, but still has 5:30 to break down an 8.07. So right now, he's got plenty of time for two new waves.
And at least he's on a spot on the reef where he's got it to himself. Here he is.
There comes the snap to slide, extending that turn. Kanoa needs more. There's the vertical. Backside wrap, performing well in the smaller section. Cleans it up off the lip. Quick snap again over the dry reef, and he's out of there. Doing a lot of amazing surfing. That wave just petering out in size, though, but he's still giving everything he's got.
He gets something up in that 5 range, which he may do. Let's watch this replay. Dissect it a little closely. First turn, big, and he caught for a little bit, but nothing too dramatic. Meant that he was right there for that second one. And through here, like you said, the wave went smaller, but he just kept racking up the points, snapping out of the top. Again, if he gets something in that 5 range, it's going to make bring that ask right down.
When he was a kid, he never had a board that was clear. They always had a ton of artwork on them.
Is this a grower?
Kanoa Igarashi wants this wave to grow in size. Fin drift, and he's down. 2 minutes to go, chasing a 6.47.
But if you don't put it on the right waves, it doesn't matter what you're doing, Nelly.
Let's see what happened here, Barton.
Okay, first turn, little speed race, and he waits now. He goes, I've got a great section. Beautiful, clean drift at the tail out of the lip. Just overcooks that one just a little bit. The end of it was kind of there. It was never going to be a 6.47 anyway.
Getting one last ride in. The judges will score this, but it's not going to matter. Already has the lead and the win, and Owen Wright into the quarterfinals. Doing a great job with Filipe Toledo advancing on, losing Kanoa Igarashi there.